Track fans, get ready because what just happened in the women's 4 by 100-meter relay will go down in athletics history. Team USA, led by none other than Sha'Carri Richardson, delivered a performance so explosive that it left Jamaica and the world completely stunned. Sha'Carri and her teammates demolished the competition, from perfect baton passes to insane top-end speed. This was the fastest 4 by 100-meter relay ever witnessed in 2025.
The rain continues to fall on the final night of competition in Tokyo, Japan at the 2025 World Athletics Championships, but Melissa Jefferson-Wooden going to stay focused on the job at hand as the leadoff leg for Team USA in the women's 4 by 100-meter relay. She will hand off to TT Terry. Kayla White back in position on the third leg. And the 2023 world champion at 100 meters, Sha'Carri Richardson, on the anchor.
Just like practice. All four of this U.S. quartet trained together in Orlando, Florida, under Coach Dennis Mitchell. And their leadoff, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, is trying to emulate Noah Lyles at the last Worlds and Gabby Thomas at the last Olympics and take home 3 goals from the same meet.
So Spain's squad, Cladera, Bestway, Sevilla, and Perez. And then history here for Team Jamaica. The last time we will see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
You better believe that Jamaica is going to be a contender for gold. They have made the last 10 World Championship podiums dating back to 2005. Janelle Smith will anchor them home. Clayton sisters in the middle.
And then back to the U.S. as they stand in the rain. A reminder that the U.S. won in the rain in Paris last summer. And they're going to try to do it again here with Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 4.
10-time Olympic medalists. That's the second most behind the U.S., but they have never won world or Olympic gold. Desiree Henry on third. Daryl Nita will anchor them home. Remember that Great Britain had 2 finalists in the 200.
Amy Hunt took silver in that race. Poland in lane 3.
They were 5th at the last World Championships. That was their best ever finish at Worlds. The Olympics didn't go so well for them. They didn't get out of the heats.
And Team Canada among the favorites on the men's side. They got their women into the final here.
And this is their first time in the final at Worlds since 2015. So last summer at the Paris Games, the podium was the United States, Germany, and Great Britain. But that's because Jamaica did not have a good run around the track. With Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce leading off for Jamaica in 6, I think Jamaica has a good shot. But we know what it always comes down to. Who can pass the baton better? Speed is one thing, but that's the equalizer.
And as you see out in the outside lanes, a little bit closer to where the stands are, a little bit drier out there as the rain continues to pour down on National Stadium. Women's 4 by 100-meter relay final. Champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce
On her own against the world champion.
So Kayla White has to Jamaica, setting the stage for gets the baton into the lead. Holds off Jamaica for the win.
Not handle Sha'Carri Richardson on that anchor leg.
And with that win for Team USA, 15 world titles at these championships. That is the most ever at a single Worlds, with this being the 20th edition.
So the greatest 100-meter sprinter of all time, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, will get a silver to add to her 18 World Championship medals over the course of her career. But what a leg by Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
And she matches Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce as a 100, 200, and 4 by 100-meter relay gold medalist in the same event.
And like Noah Lyles and Gabby Thomas, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden will leave these Worlds with 3 gold medals. That is not easy to do.
And Sha'Carri Richardson will get a gold and a world title for her efforts here in Tokyo.
Melissa Jefferson Wooden ran a good leg, but it says a lot about how well Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce ran that she was not able to make up the stagger. That's Tina Clayton on the second leg. Tia for Jamaica. And then the United States with Kayla White and Tina Clayton on third. Look at how much they had to be adjusting the baton. But once Sha'Carri Richardson got that baton, she received it early in the zone, but went right past Janelle Smith. It took a little longer than Jamaica would have liked for that baton to get past. And even though she's not in world championship form like she was 2 years ago, it is tough to run past Sha'Carri Richardson on the anchor. That is the third year in a row that Sha'Carri has anchored the United States home to an emphatic win.
So back-to-back wins in the rain for Team USA. In the women's 4x100 meter relay, winning in Paris last summer at the Olympic Games, and here.
Welcome back once again, guys. This matchup was pure electricity. The USA versus Jamaica. The rivalry that defines women's sprinting. On one side, Jamaica with legends like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, a 5-time world champion and the ultimate queen of consistency. On the other side, we have Sha'Carri Richardson, the fire, the flair, and the new era of American sprinting. Fans knew this wasn't just another day. This was a battle of eras. The stadium went silent, the gun fired, and boom, Team USA exploded off the blocks. Their first leg was lightning fast, clean, powerful, and confident. The handoff was razor sharp, setting the tone early. Meanwhile, Jamaica's start was decent but not perfect. A slight misstep, a fraction of hesitation, and that was all Team USA needed to take control. The second and third legs are where relays are won or lost, and the Americans were flawless. Each baton exchange looked like choreography. Crisp, no wasted motion, pure synchronization. Sha'Carri was already hyped before her leg, waiting for the baton like a lion, ready to pounce. When it hit her hand, the crowd knew this was about to go crazy. Then came the anchor leg. Sha'Carri Richardson versus Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. The queen versus the new star. Sha'Carri took the baton and unleashed pure fire. Her acceleration down the curve was unreal. Smooth but deadly. You could see her pulling away meter by meter. As the fans roared, Shelly-Ann gave chase. Her form tight, her experience shining. But Sha'Carri was gone. She crossed the line screaming with emotion, arms outstretched as the clock flashed, a time that sent shockwaves across the athletics world. It wasn't just victory, it was domination. The crowd erupted, cameras flashed, and the stadium announcer could barely keep up. Team USA had done it. One of the fastest 4x100 meter times in history. Sha'Carri was all smiles, hugging her teammates, soaking in the noise. Meanwhile, Shelly-Ann, graceful as always, congratulated them, knowing she had just witnessed something truly special. This was the changing of the guard moment, the passing of the sprint crown to a new generation. And there you have it, speed, precision, and history all in one race. Sha'Carri Richardson and Team USA have made it clear they are the standard heading into 2025 and beyond. If you love this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more track moments, and let me know in the comments, was this the greatest women's 4x100 meter relay ever? Because from what I just saw, this might be history rewritten.